Here we are.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome the fuck back, bitches. Today, let's do some Factorio. I do still play on the server I was playing on last time. However, I was thinking, make a new world, fresh world. Just our factory. Just us versus all these biters. And little less, like, UPS issues. It's because the server's struggling a little bit. So right now, I'm just kind of generating a world, taking a little look-see at it. I kinda like what I see. It seems defensible. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and generate this world. And then, let us begin. Instead of display capture, turn on desktop audio and make sure I actually grab Factorio here. Yeah. Ah, neat. Okay, so single game. There we are. All the same mods last time, which is a fuck ton of a list, and I'm not going to bother, well, listing them, because just fuck that. Cool. The game starts with a coronal mass ejection. Right next to us. Are we actually getting damaged by it? That's an interesting way to start the game. Also, gross. Give me a absolutely random fucking color. Hold on, let's fix this into a... Ooh, yeah. Let's go with this deep royal purple here so I don't need to talk to anyone. But, yeah. We got a factory going on today. Oh. We land around top of rocks. Neat. Yeah, I don't plan on doing a full playthrough of this. Just, you know, dicking around with it for a while. Maybe we'll just keep doing it till Armored Core. Who knows? Hey, Bobby. How's it go? How you do? The spaceship broke up into a lot more parts than I remember. I mean, it says base mod, so it seemed base, but hell, I'm out of parts. So many parts. Actually, would the... Oh, we have sleeping friend. Well, let's let our sleeping friend say sleeping for now. Do start with the mining vehicle. It can't really seem to do mining of the base stuff, the wreckage, so that's unfortunate. But, To our north is coal, so we're gonna go spin some circles on that. Or maybe I should just do my usual automation on top of it that I stole from somewhere. Oh, hey, look, coal right here. Actually, let's do that. Let's get a burner mining drill. Let's face it that way. Toss a piece of coal in there. Oh, it's burner assembly machine. Okay. Can we build a second one that requires 4 stone brick? Which is why we start with the furnace. Let's make some brick. Let's see, yeah, all it requires is 4 steel, 4 brick. And there we are. Face those into each other, and we have an infinite loop. We also have the burner lab we're going to throw down, give it the automation. I went ahead and enabled queues, just so we have queues. Yeah, let's start with basic logistics. Fuel processing, actually. Oh, I might not... Alright, I had to, like, reload the game. Yeah, I didn't actually enable queues. Damn it. Can I change that anywhere? I don't think I could change that after game start. Blueprint library cloud sync? Yes, but that probably won't change anything. The screen opens, research complete. No, not yet. Yeah. I don't think we could do anything about research queues. But anyways, this takes only 10, and that's fuel processing. So let's get fuel processing so we can make better fuel. And go ahead and have that going on. We finish cleaning up our wreckage. some cosmic rays that landed here. That did a lot. Pink over there. Alright, what do we got right here? We have some cores. Got iron and 2 distinct deposits here. This is probably gonna be using it for a long time. Got a little bit of copper here, a little bit of coal and stone intermixed here. Coal to our north, uranium not that far away. A little bit of crude oil to like start off with. Bunch of copper down here, which we'll have to fully exploit. For our factory! For our war against the biters, the native scum. So that's kind of what it is, right? The native scum. Alright, so looks like our med pack's already in place. Go ahead and just make me a blueprint book. No blueprints. Just make a copy of what I have on server and just kind of import it on over. Alright, so that's our first set. The next thing I should care about... honestly, basic logistics, too. So, we're gonna need our red research packs. And so we're gonna start needing more shit. First things first, we need another stone brick to make our fuel processor. Which we need to start using basically ASAP. So we can generate a little less pollution than we already are. Because I don't like generating any pollution. Hey Aqua, how's it go? Let's place our friend. Friend! We have friend. I don't know how long friend will last, but we have friend. No pollution? Better research fuel refining first then. Already did that. Already did that, Killjoy. Go ahead and pick that up so we can slap that. Yeah, basically gonna have to slap it here. And then we need... hands down we should always start with. Agreed, agreed. I'm gonna turn it this way. I'm gonna let this one burn out, pick it up. Need to get back on the server to process iron ingots for production science. Yes, please. We need those red science packs. Red space science. I keep trying to set up more stuff to send more things to your asteroid base on the server. So that it can keep processing. So I send a whole bunch of water fill up there for it to get deconstructed into water. Since that is far more efficient than sending barrels. But barrels can be sent with the railgun, so it's trade-off. Not the railgun, but whatever the fuck it's called. So let's just gonna keep making the processed fuels. Oh, I just realized. Let me actually try something slightly different here. How should I handle this, actually? Make a wooden chest to think with. Drop directly in the processor? Yeah, but then it needs to go back. And... we can do right angles. Okay, we can do right angles. I didn't know I had the tech to do right angles yet. Yeah, it doesn't start with diagonals, but... yeah, that's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for government work. Alright, so hopefully we can get some extra going on. Alright. Yeah, I don't have signaling yet, which is sad, but it is what it is. Actually, let me set it up like that. And it's gonna fill up itself, then it'll start filling up the chest. And then that way we can make sure that this drill should always have power. That'll work out. Yeah, Factorio it is. Yeah, that's how I do a lot of games. I see someone else playing a game and I'm just like, I should play that. And then I'll play it. For a while. That's why I haven't watched one of my YouTubers play the new Minecraft series yet. So I can at least finish the series that I'm on. Finish the pack I'm on. Before I start a new pack just to play with the same mods they are. Alright. I need another burner drill. I need to start getting some iron. Go with that little depot. That. Got a couple more. Actually, I don't need chests at the moment. I need furnaces. Boop. And then from the furnace, there we'll pipe out to chest. And that ought to do. And these could do a little bit of power siphoning because of, I think that's what space exploration just kind of allows it to do. That was way more than intended. Just minimal power for now. Iron plates. Alright, getting some more of those. Then, what do we... I mean, we just need like 10 iron plates. Get a second burner assembler. And that's going to end up handling... making gears. So we can just do that. Yeah, I didn't need to give it directly because I could just power siphon. Be a little vampire like that. Alright, so that ought to account for all 10 that we'd need. there. And give that a bunch of power. Yeah. That'll work out for now. We'll have it work out better in a moment. Ideally, I should be using these chutes instead of actually using the burner inserters. But for now, we'll just keep working with what we got. I need another stone brick. Let me slap one of these down, so put all this stone in there. Toss another few. And there we go. Another burner drill. Go ahead and stick that on the end up here. We'll let that process through. Okay. So where's our first electric drills come into play? Mining vehicles, they just straight upgrade, they don't do anything. So that's ignorable for my purposes. Mining drones will eventually rely on drills, right? No. Actually, don't rely on that at all. Interesting. Electricity, there's electric mining. It's gonna require 150 red science in total. Okay. Okay. And that's gonna be a lot. But I mean, we'll make it if we try with a hop, skip, and a jump. So if we go ahead and start getting the ball rolling, I'll be good. Maybe I ought to scale up the coal mining a bit already. But that does mean we need more stone. I would like for this to go ahead and use up all of its power first. Yeah, nah, I'll just get rid of that. We'll grab a couple chutes. And then we can make some basic transport belts, because I don't want to waste the higher velocity stuff yet. And we'll just go ahead and prepare. Keep cooking, keep burning all your resource. Iron plate. Continue making the iron plates. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on electricity there. Which again, that requires 50. I don't like scaling up with this stuff, but it's gonna take so much stuff to get there. I guess gotta scale up with the burner mining drills. I don't wanna. But I guess I don't got an option. I guess I gotta. And let's just go ahead, lay down a couple more here. We'll get another chute to insert into. Get those out. Yeah, we'll use the burner inserters rather than tons of splitters. We'll just get things ready to go. Can we customize the chutes in any way? Ah, we can split configuration. So that's a yes to me. We'll make a chute. Go ahead and preemptively slap it down there. Split configuration to the right. So hopefully that means it would only be one lane. I'll take out the tin here and lay it out there. No. It doesn't really give a shit. Still just gonna double fill. Which is fine. Just means I need to work around it a little bit. Like so. That'll make sure it only flows on one lane. My friend is stuck. Let's drop it off there. Then instead of there, we can simply do that. And that ought to help. We'll make sure we're cooking up more brick. Enough burner drills here. Then it should turn out well. Like so. Like so. How's our pollution doing already? Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Oh, it's pulling the fuel out. Okay, I see where it's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and break it then. 'Cause I don't want that happening. But I'd rather have two chutes facing each other. Well, it's at least free. Go ahead and break that. That there, and one more plate. And there we go. Go ahead and put our, I guess, 49 in here. And we'll need 100 iron. Yep, that's our next scale up. Gotta update the server. I actually have my game locked in version so that I keep joining the server. Like, yes, we could update, but I figure we wouldn't. So it would just not. But I mean, if you're gonna update the server, then POG. Alright, now we're out of fuel. Now we can... You know what? Let's... distance this slightly. What about here? Alright, because then this will go over here. Direct it up. Actually, I'll direct it up right here. And then we'll use a burner inserter. And yeah, that'll work out. Mostly stability and buck quicks anyways, so reason not to unless it breaks hard. Yeah. I just couldn't connect when I updated, so I just pinned my version. I was like, meh. Wait. Is the burner inserted oh, right. It just magics up a little bit. Should have said something then? I mean, if no one else was playing, then do I really need to say anything? Yeah, there we go. It requests some power now. But rather than providing power, let's get a little splitter. A little splitter and shoot.
Hello.
Good question, me. Can I just, like, shoot into the side? Hey, Cortez. Mods are running. I am literally running the same set as the server. Same settings, too. Okay, so does that get inserted in? I think that works out. No, that's not getting insert into the side of this. Damn. Alright, we'll use up what fuel you got in you. And then I'll just no to not. Yeah. There was... I'm still joining the server every now and then. But, there's just kind of a lot going on. UPS kind of dropped a bit since I think we changed the server host. I think it is more stable, so that's nice. But no one else is getting on. There's a bunch of half projects sitting there. So I was kind of like, I don't really know what more I can do. I don't want to step on anyone's toes, even though no one was playing anymore. But, like I said, I'll still jump on. I just wanted to start from the beginning again. Okay, so yeah, this 100% just does not work like I expected it to. Yeah, you kind of abandoned it at some point. Yeah. I mean, happens. Alright, let me test this. Is that... Yeah, it doesn't actually put it over there, so yeah. You tried in server in the 2 go at telling which mods are mismatched? So there is an issue with updating the server. Okay. Proper automation was set up for the beginning. Prospect getting it all stood up is too daunting. Yeah, there was... On the right side of the base, someone was trying to set up the... like a full main bus situation, but only partially set it up. And I didn't quite know how to extend it. On the other side, you had started to do some mall stuff. But then in the middle, I took over what Killjoy was kind of doing, and then I just made the bots do so much. I mean, I will say, the middle of the server base, it's fairly well templated, and it makes a great mall. But it was definitely suffering from some things not being done properly. Also, one of the vehicles actually broke. You're just over on your own planet doing your own thing. Meanwhile, Killjoy, I actually took the special view thing. I don't know what to call it. The navigation satellite uplink. I actually messed with your setup a little bit over there. I set up cracking from heavy to light oil, from light to petroleum. Because petroleum was out, light oil was backed up, and heavy wasn't doing anything. So I set up some cracking. It's minor cracking, but I set up some cracking. Because, you know, I needed stuff. Apologies if I step on your toes in that regard. You know what? I need to make a bunch more basics. Good, he's waiting for it to run out to make transfer easier. Oh. We'll see again. No one was getting on, so I was like, yeah, it's probably fine, right? I think it only started cracking if the next step down was under 5k. Cracking's nice to balance double output from oil processing. Yeah, I like to set it up so on the main server base, I had set up the cracking because I went faffed with it, so that it only cracks as long as there's a mishmash in values. So if there's more light oil than petroleum, go ahead and crack to petroleum. If it's more heavy than light, go ahead and crack to light. And over on Killjoy's base, I think I set it up so that it either cracks when the next step down is less than 5k, or it only cracks if the source is above 5k. I think I set it up on the output side. So if you have more than 5k of like petroleum, it doesn't crack any light oil. I think that's what I did. It should be simple enough to turn off and let it drain back out. But yeah, I like using logistics wires to do things. Probably no checks to make sure you're still hanging on to any light or heavy. Eh. I mean, that's why I was looking. It was like, nothing's actually being utilized here, so we should be fine. But, yeah. No one was on, so I wasn't too worried about, you know, displeasing anyone. You need to punt the server. Define punt. Just get rid of it. Or actually just like reboot it because the TPS or UPS ain't good. Flush the mods. Ah. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, I think I'm trying to scale up fucking stone. I don't need to scale up stone. I need to scale up literally everything but that. More iron. Get another burner drill for air. Like so. I guess the burner inserter is just insert from behind. I guess I'll just do it that way. Let me get another chute. Okay, I think these two should be able to supply this. Maybe slightly too fast. Let's find out. Okay, looks like it's actually just right. It's doing 0.1 per second, it's doing 0.2 per second. Because mining area is fucking quartered. That's got a speed of 1, so shit. But yeah, looks doing fine. Oh, got a little extra. Okay, I think it'll eventually will fill up because this is doing the 0.2 per second. And so it'll occasionally get a second resource. But I think all in all that should be fine for now. Methinks? Me not sure, but me think. Sometimes me think well. But me no always think well all time. Sometime not think well. Makes problem. I do need a couple more shoots here. Need more iron plates, of course, because never enough iron plates. That's not what I meant to slap that into. I just slap it in there. Alright, I can also slap a... Yeah, I'll slap a splitter back down here. Let's go ahead and clean all of this up, actually. Disregard all the wasted fuels. Actually, I do want this to run out, because then I can properly set it up. Let me probably set that up. Now go ahead and do that. Oh, that's out of fuel too. What I'll do is go ahead and make a copy of this setup. Yeah, make a copy of this. Actually, I'll blueprint it. I'll blueprint that. Call it just a basic smelter piece. That way I can now faff with it. And I'll, you know, already have a blueprint. Won't have to modify anything. Is that how I want to handle it though? Trying to think, maybe I did this a little too compacted. Because this could end up with stone on there. If I make another splitter, then I could filter it, right? Alright, let me just go ahead and move all that. And then just... I can't really mirror it, can I? Click to open. Yeah, I can't easily just mirror it. That's a shame. Well, what I'll do is I will manually replicate it in the other direction. That's like mirroring. but not. 1, 2. Let's see. It's off go that way. It's gonna. Do that. No, I wanted a little ghosty ghost. Don't have any more of these belts actually, so I do want to craft. That down. Okay. Get rid of that. Then I can blueprint to that. Ahaha! First, basic smelting piece. Aha! That's better. Now it's expansible. And boop, boop. Make another thingamadoo. Actually, I don't need that thingamadoo here. I can do it like that. And now I can also provide a little basic split in action. Right up front here. And that'll let me do that. Alright, I'm just gonna dump a whole bunch of fuel in there to get that going. Also, I have basic coal in my inventory still. Gross, get that out of here. I don't want basic coal anymore. Basic coal is kinda cringe. Not gonna lie. It's kind of cringe. And not even in like the champ way. You dig? You feel? You know? Kinda like everything I just said. Kinda cringe and not even in the champ way. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah, I can do that. Let's actually update the blueprint at the same time. There we go. Alright, set this up for gears again, set this up for science again. And then from there, we'll just do that. Basic underground belt. Then we just do like that. Move up. Another little bit of this going. Alright. I mean, I still need a fuck ton more of these basic belts, but that as simple as that up here. Like so. And that's still producing, and this goes so fast. It works so well. Such a clutch little device. Now let's get another splitter going. We can start processing some of this backlog. Boop. Alright. Now we be making iron. Still slow, but we've doubled our iron production. Which is not saying much, but we've done it nonetheless. As for copper, we're gonna wanna use this one. And we'll end up pumping it all here. If we extend there. Gonna need to rotate these proper direction. Also, can I go? Yeah, I can't update that. Let me go ahead and update it like that. There we are. Alright. Fuck ton more belts required. We're not gonna be able to do the full thing, but we can at least finish this segment off. Yeah, just a little bit more, but we should have enough now. Hell yeah! Let's fucking go! I still don't want to use the faster ones. Not yet. Not for these purposes. I'm actually going to downgrade this too. Boop. It makes sense to have it here, so you know, coal gets turned into fuel faster, especially since we're going to be using a lot more of it to do all of our things for the foreseeable future. But at least in the interim, we've got some good things going. Let's throw down another one of these, another one of these. Get a few more conveyors. Also need more chutes. Bit more transport. There we go. Fill itself up. Got all of our chutes. And just like so. Go ahead and just toss 100 in there. I don't care. Okay. We have this guaranteed backlog now, which is good. Doing good, but we could be doing better. Yeah, I want a second splitter. That's the only way I could see handling this. slap a second splitter here. Then filter the output on the right to exclusively be processed fuel. Then the rest would go back into the fold. And so that should make it so that only stone makes it to the right. Because I still want fuel to end up on the left, so I can't just filter it here, or all the fuel will end up on the right. Which is not what I want to happen. Yeah, that should work out. Gonna want another... Not a stone furnace, that was the wrong thing to make. Boop. Boop. And there we are. Go ahead and set that up. Perfect. And that should make fuel ever faster. Alright. Alright, should start working on the copper in the same way here soon. Get another splitter, a couple more chutes. And gonna need more belts. Can't wait till I get that automated. Boop. Couple more burners. Boop, boop. And more belts. Ooh, we need another burner inserter. This is way more burner inserters than I've ever used in my entire Factorio play-in game. And more burner miners for that matter. I usually play this by just kind of limping along till I get electricity, which is usually not so gated. Till I get the electric drills. And then I'm scaling up. So this is already much different than how I usually go about things. Mucho de differento. I'm gonna just go ahead and start making a bunch more of those. Gonna need one of these. Plop that down. Go that. That. And go ahead and plop one of those down. Gonna need a couple more chutes. Just go ahead and make 5. No reason not to. Go ahead and toss some fuel in there. Because now we out of we have plenty of stone brick though. Where can I make that? Oh, I need raw stone. I forgot that I ever need raw stone. Fuck it. That's a good use of this. I don't need to loop it back in then. There's my raw stone. So now I have an excuse to actually scale up stone. Bloop. But I still need more. Alright. Yeah, gonna need another splitter, which needs some copper. Grab a hold of that, make a splitter. I'll use a chute here just because I have a good angle for it. Then the other ones will just use some burner inserters. Like so. And that increases our stone production. And lets us have, you know, raw stone and stone brick in the same go. Alright, we still seem to actually be using a lot more fuel than I anticipated. Let that continue burning. Alright, let's... a couple of these. Another one of these. A bunch more of those. Grab our iron. Right, we'd actually collect the raw stone. It's making its way in here. There we are. There, boop, boop. Alright, so that's out. This is still burning. I don't know if... yeah, it'll finish. It'll finish the current stuff. Still have some left over. It's unfortunate, but no, I'm not gonna sweat it. Boop, 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 boop. And actually... like that. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's go and do that. Because when we bring the fuel over, it's just gonna go directly on the belt like so. And we'll have to send another one. Good point, good point. So we're gonna have a splitter here. And I have this here, then we're gonna have it underground. Which requires wood. I realize the underground required wood. Why does the underground require wood? Yeah, it's just straight up wood. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have the underground. Can't have it go there. Need it there. Yeah. And then I'm gonna need another split, which requires more wood. realize this stuff took wood. I didn't pay any attention. Boop. 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 And yeah. Suppose set it up like that. Let's get a few more out. Can snake it right under there. We'll need yet another splitter. Go take some more dead wood. It's already dead and down. It has no ecological impact. Or at the very least, negligible ecological impact. It's fine. Yeah, just not care. Just let it be double throughput and burn more. Not burn more, but store more along the line. And alright. Let's also get another split going. Probably didn't collect enough wood. Left alive wood, just slightly more ecological impact, but you know, we need wood. Wick burner. Inserter, go there. And there with it. Another one. Pick up from there. Pick up from there. Put down a split. And there we go. And that is a semi-automated factory. We're still manually providing the copper and iron, but we're actually set up so that we don't have to. But this is also the most temporary factory setup I ever want to have. Way too close quarters. Nothing is properly spaced. It's just compact. And, well, it's not hyper compact or anything, but it's way too compact. And we ain't doing anything more with it yet. Just because we need our resources. We're gonna need another one of those. Which means, yet again, more wood. I could take the mining vehicle and go mine a bunch of wood. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Should I do it? Probably. Will I do it? Now ain't that the question. Fluid intake? Alright. The whole kit caboodle shebang. That was interesting. I'll just toss that in there. Water. I don't know if the glugging of the water comes in on stream. But yeah, just pour water into my mouth rather than like... Well, I let it pour through the air and just fall into my mouth. Cascade. I don't put my lips on the spout and out and tip it back. I just let it pour in at an angle. Blub and glurble. That's a lot more plates going on. Another 100 goes in there. As this slowly works. But we're slowly researching, so that's fine. We're making at the speed of research at the moment. So we can't really do anything more than that unless we get more reds going on. Unless we get more communism going on, we can't do much more. Which, I mean, hey, I'm not opposed to much more communism. It's hard to tell if we're backing up or not. I will say this is emptied, but I don't know if that's indicative of use because one, we've extended the backlog here, and two, we're backlogging over here. So I'm not sure. I can't tell yet. But that's not going to stop me from expanding further. The factory must continue to grow to meet the needs of the expanding factory. You know, the quote goes something like that, right? One about bureaucracy. The bureaucracy expands to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. Except it's a factory. Which is kind of like bureaucracy, except it makes more sense. Bureaucracies. I'm not sure how necessary they are, but we're definitely convinced they're necessary. Or definitely have the right people convinced they're necessary. How necessary is yet to be seen in my world. My world now, not your world. And I've got friends on the other side. This line seems to be backing up at least. Oh, we also expanded it, so it should probably help. And then soon we'll get some electricity, which will include burner turbine gens. Simple but inefficient, and holy cow, that's a lot of pollution. And 85% efficiency. Not good. We do have some water to our south here. And a lot more water over here. At least don't have any cliffs to deal with in, like, you know, this immediate area. Over here there's some, but you know, it's not our immediate area. I'm gonna plop down the mining vehicle. Whee! Just dig up all this tree. Whee! So much wood needed for things. And I'd rather not have to do it by hand. Thankfully, we started with this damn thing. Make life a little bit easier. Rub our grubby faces against every tree. Picking up some iron since we're driving over an iron deposit. Once we get access to electronic circuits, we can actually automate this. So it'll do things on its own. Will I care? Not really. I have an aversion to entities. Speaking of aversion entities, I think our friendly biter died. I don't know what happened to our biter, but it stopped existing. So, you know, our friendly entity disappeared. See, I don't rely on entities. I don't know what they're gonna do. Just give me your inventory. There you go. Now we got plenty of wood here. Plenty of wood. Huge success. It's hard to overstate our satisfaction. How about your science? We do what we must, because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. 'Cause there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. I can't remember the line, but still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Yay! Electricity! Electric mining, go. I want those drills so we don't have to feed in these lines and waste fuel on mining instead of waste fuel on generating power to do mining. Because, I mean, that's slightly better use. Boop. And get a couple more belts. And there we go. Copper scaled up. Oh, some coal's going in there. We need to filter, some stones going in there. We need to filter that out. Right, shall be coal. And then any stone that this mines up will end up just kind of going to the other side. This is slowing down the process, unfortunately, but can't do much about it. Except for, I guess, like that. Yeah, I think that works out. Because it can process both sides at the same time. So yeah, that should work out for us. Cool. Alright, so we're backing up on at least one line, which I think is a good indication that we're doing good. We're not using more than we're producing. Which is good and cool. Right, this also uses like, what, 4 stone at a time to do the work? Or is it 2? It's 2, okay. It's 2, so between the splits it should be fuel enough. Time for you to go? Alright, Aqua. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Because I know the missile is sleepy. Gonna get this living. The missile is eepy. Needs a small amount of sleep. Alright, so let's get another basic underground belt. I don't want another basic underground belt, actually. Boop. Boop. Load up. There we go. And that'll start making iron. Cool, it's not gonna accept it even through this. Nice. Then set that up. Get a splitter. Oh right, that doesn't work. Get a splitter. That'll work though. I'm gonna need another one of these. And I'm gonna need a bunch more of these as always. And there we go. That'll automate that up. If I just shifted it over by one, it'd probably be better. Let's do just that. Let's shift this over. You know, I'm just gonna put this here so I don't have to move it again. I'll go over here and I'll dump all of that in there and stick all that in there too. Put that there. That'll go right there. Go ahead and just move that on over. Goes there, makes gear. Stick all that there. It'll be like that. Can't pipe into the sides, but I'll be safe. I'll apply like that. Get the burners back in place. That drops it there, everything else straight on. We'll need more of it. Yeah, actually we'll need more of it. I can actually leave that, I'll move this over because then I can make this prettier. Well then in that case, I'll just do that. That there. That there. Actually, don't need that. Because I could just do that to empty it. Let's see, that'll fill up the left side, so we need to make sure we're only working on the right side. Like so. So that'll be able to fill itself and fuel this. This will be able to fuel this as well as pick up the gears. And that'll let this expand. That'll even let us get another gear maker if we so need it. However, we still can't shift this over any. I mean, I guess I could by, moving this to the side. I could also be slightly more sensible with back here.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, nihilist. You're you're late, nihilist. God. I feel when your moderator's late.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, it's all good. How's it going? How's it going? Hope it be go well. Hope it be go well.
Very good.
Love the use of that. Time to sleep, you eepy. Alright, Bulby, have a good eep. I should get plenty of sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Huh, I could move this down slightly, but actually I can't do another gear production unless I move these around. It doesn't matter. It's not going to scale that much anyways. Matter of fact, not sure how I'm going to get the product from extra one of these out, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I won't. I'll just make another burner loud on the other side. Could do it. I might do it. You don't know me. Get that going, slap that down, put that there. Tell it to make reds. Get another burner there. Need some more belts. We do have plenty of space. So could conceivably make an underground belt here. Good point, me. Good point, me. This is not the most conducive atmosphere. I go and do that. You have to do that. And that'll produce more. And do that simple little maneuver. Not there, but there. And there we go. Now that's double the science. There we go. That's much more better. Much more better. I'm not sure about our fuel yet. We're not backed up yet. Which is a light concern, but not super much concern. That's full. I should... do that. That'll help fill it all up too. Sort of relying on the burner insert doing that work. There we go. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Weren't processed fast enough because the speed of the inserter. That makes it go much better, much faster. Yes, here we go. Matter of fact, we can now actually use a second one. Use a second lab. Unfortunately, I have like no fucking room to set up a second lab, so we're not going to. But we could. We have the capacity to. This is a nice little factory we got going on. It works, it works. Got meteors going on, but as long as it's not coming at me, we're fine. Oh, we can't make this stone, iron, and copper plates. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make one repair pack. Just to have insurance. Just a little bit of insurance. Let's see, utility vest is not as good as light armor, but it gives extra inventory. But we don't need extra inventory. Not yet, anyway. Alright. How are we doing with copper? We're doing so well. We're doing good on our resources. Hell yeah. Let's make sure stone there. I've got a cat over there and a cat screaming elsewhere in the house. And yeah. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, because I never took all that up. That would do it. I would indeed be a culprit. See now, that getting upgraded makes more sense now. Because we have a lot more, well, we have backlog to work through as well as just the normalcy. So it makes more sense. Once that drains out, we'll see that it's not necessary. We can, yeah, drop back down. We can downgrade it back. Cool, cool. It's all working. All our fuel lines are full. That meteor's hitting outside of our range that we can even see. This is good to know, I guess. Changes nothing. Got so much red science now. Need to research the next level of a belt. Start getting those crafted up. We need all our belts crafted up. But with electric mining, we can cut down these fuel lines, get better things in place, burn this fuel for electricity and utilize that. Still gonna produce more, still gonna produce pollution. That's 12. How much do these produce? 10. They produce a little bit less pollution, not too much. If you add that up with the our burner, it's not in our favor. Actually, it's worse. 800. Yeah, we're not researching that yet. Basic mini loader. You know, that just takes 10. It just takes some used little 10. Let's just get that done. Well, we get to work making these. We're also gonna need some of these burner turbine generators to produce a fuck ton of pollution. Oh, more than 2 of those burner drills. How do we get these steam going? Basic fluid handling? Oh, we don't get steam power till green science? Shit. I I didn't know that. Okay, well. That's news to me. Shit. Okay, what's it take to make these single-cylinder engines, which are iron gear wheel and iron plate? I'll re-request these afterwards. La da dee, la da dee da da, la da dee da 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 doo. This could be nice having the space reclaimed. See, that produces... Wait, do burner insulators not produce pollution? It doesn't say anything about producing any pollution. Huh. Weird. Position beacon. Mining vehicles, don't really care. Land processing doesn't matter yet. See, steel processing. Don't get the steel furnace for a while. Let's get the next tier logistics. Actually, no. Yeah, that takes 50. Research that takes 20. And it is a little slow. Get a second burner lab. We'll get that queued up. Still got plenty of wood for now. So I don't need to run this around yet. You know, it doesn't. It also doesn't say this produces any pollution, but it definitely produces pollution. It's hard to really know. How do I want to handle this, though? That's the question. We just got through all the wires for all these electric mining drills. That took forever. Alright, let's... I really put myself into a corner here. It's not even a corner, but I put myself into it anyway. Yeah, I'll need extended thingamadoodads for that. Okay. Copper. Let's go ahead and cut the copper fuel line. And let all of these start just burning themselves out. That means we can get rid of all of this nonsense. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll just, again, let it just burn itself out. We have plenty of stone. Plenty of stone. Basic mini loaders. Okay. Yeah. send that this way. 1, 2, 3. I want to connect it up here. I don't want to connect it up quite yet. Because I want to empty this line off. I am yet again cutting off its fuel lines. I'm doing it better this time, I promise. Okay. There we go. That's better. Much better. Much mo better. Okay. Now that gives me space for that. That in there. Now here's a question. Pick up from here. Look, pick up fuel 2. I think it does. No, it just took the fuel out of here to fuel itself, but not the next one. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Here we are.
That can take fuel there. Hello, Hollow Hoax Denier. Welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. At least we have 2 things working now. So, you know, let's double the speed. Adjustable inserters. Give me the slightly longer ranges, please. Those are very requisite. Very requisite. Alright, now we have, you know, we can make our transport belts. Let's get that going. Let's see, how do I wanna... drop it further now. Or we'll be able to in a moment. Let's make our single cylinder engines. I can do that. That. And that'll also, you know, fuel it. And there we go, single cylinder engines. Alright. So from there, it's just another iron plate to go on top of it. Yeah, still researching real fast. How do I work with that? I mean, I suppose for the moment I just manually give it a bunch, and it'll probably work for basically forever. Got a couple chutes. So we can feed those. Hold on. Let's make another burner assembler. Can't just fit right in there. Actually, we can't fit it right in there because we don't need the second line anymore. Alright, so we can shove it right in there. So we can pick up from there. You can drop there, pick up there. Now we can, you know, fuel that inserter. It's got plenty of fuel. We can fuel that inserter. Fuel that inserter. And that one will hopefully fuel, but that's the basic. Is this vampiring off of where it's inserting into? Can't tell. Regardless, here's a couple shoots. No, it's not. It can't. Okay. So, we'll just have to fuel it. Inserter just to fuel an inserter. Alright, so now we have our longer ones. Nearer ones let us do the mini customizations. We don't need that level of control just yet. What we do need is the electric crafters. That is important. Okay. To make these transport belts needs more iron plates and the small electric motors. Okay, iron gear wheel, iron plates, and copper cables. Okay. So this is where we're doing all of our mining from. And we are all out of it. Now it's time to upgrade to the big leagues. Yeah, we'll use the iron ones. Boop, boop, boop. Up here, these still have fuel. But these two are very much out. Okay. It's gonna be time to start planning in a second. We just need to handle this now. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll actually go ahead and move these. That's that one. That one. Boop, boop. And need to grab a few more. Just to slap these down. Boop, boop. There we go. Now that's all connected up. Let's go up to where we're planning on making power. Because I had planned to make power here where I'm making the fuel. Don't have to go far. The fuel still has to travel to fuel the furnaces, but we won't have electric furnaces for a while. I remember when we finally got that on the server. That was certainly something. Now, we can leave these if I want a protection from potential brownouts. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I care. We'll leave them alone for right now. Get that up here. I'll let that burn out early. Alright, let's get our 5 burners placed down here. Let's set it up over here. Probably just kind of going up. And we'll just go right up beside the right side here. Actually, shift all these over by one. And we'll just split at the beginning of each. We'll get a few shoots going. Boop. Does it automatically... Yeah, it'll automatically convert. Cool. Okay. I think this will automatically regulate itself based on actual power draw. I think. Ain't 100% on that. Be 100% with y'all, I ain't 100%. Let's get that up there, so... Yeah, it's gonna need to go next to, like, each one if I want it to look good. I'm gonna put that there to, you know, have a look at least a little good. Up 3 here, that'll go up there. And that gets all of that hooked up to power. Get another splitter. Put it right there. Get that. So that when I bring stone, I can just bring it straight through and not have to do this later for it. And there we go. Power is ready to be hooked up. Boop. And there it flows. And it is basically immune to brownout in this scenario. There we go, each one of these 180. Pollution of 34 per minute. I'm pretty sure it scales down because we're not going full tilt with it. But I ain't 100% sure on that. Pollution! So far looks like it's all getting properly absorbed. Like, our 8 burner drills are producing more pollution than our 7 electric mining drills. Our turbines, they're not at their full tilt, so I think that's correct. They don't go to their full tilt, they scale their pollution output in accordance to, you know, their how much they're actually producing. So I think we're good there. Okay. I'm gonna cut this fuel off for fuel production. We'll make a couple more mining drills. Gonna make another burner lab. We're gonna start producing more stone out of this combined patch. This still isn't the permanent patch. We still have a better coal deposit to our much further north. Yeah, up here. But I don't want to deal with that right now. So we won't. Reverse factory. Electronics so we can get other shit. Electronics will probably be the direction we go at the moment. Yeah. Get electronics. This is also going to open the way for us to get green science. Ooh, level. Let's level up our crafting. So we can craft things faster. Alright. Let's steal all of the processed fuel out of these. Let them wear out. As they wear out, we shall just pluck them up. Fluid intake? You got it. And posture check. Oh, thank you, thank you. Alright. These are running out of fuel now, too. That's not exactly order I was wanting them to run out of, but, you know. Is there anything here? No. I need this to run out. There we go. Now, there. We can get rid of this, just have that. There we go. Make another one, please. S'il vous plaît. Boop. And we need another one right there. We're when we finish crafting this one. There we are. So, for those that... Well, I never actually explained this in the other one. So, in this mod pack, it's actually set up so that the deposits don't have a set number that they yield. I can't really zoom in and show you that. But, much like oil deposits in, you know, base game, they have a yield percentage. It's like this coal has a mining time of 90% and a yield of 100%. As it gets mined, it slowly dwindles down its yield. And I think once it gets like, what was it, 25%? Well, 24% I guess, or 24.9% or something like that. Some low percentage. That's when it auto-deletes itself. So there's no, like, set number. It's kind of a set number behind the scenes. Because it's like every time, I guess every time it gets mined, there's a chance of degrading. I'm not quite sure how it works, but it'll slowly degrade as it's used. And so that means, like, our miners here, instead of, you know, oh yeah, they have expected yield of, you know, 4,000 coal. No, it's expected resources 0.5 coal per second and 0.4 stone per second. So it just has a chance of spitting out one of those. But yeah. Oh, interesting. Moment. Weird. Voice meter crashed. Let's see, circuit network or... Yeah, let's go with circuit network. Start researching that circuit network. Probably involves some really complicated programmer math. It's true. And I enjoy programmer math. Let's stick all those in there. And now we have our assembling machines that don't use fuel. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it should check out. Alright, let's upgrade our splitter here. Oop. So I can actually handle all of the output we're trying to throw at it. On the belts here. But yeah, alright. I think we're doing well. Alright. Let's start planning. I would like to bring in copper on 2 belts, iron on 2 belts, and let's get the stone over here as well. Though I don't know if stone is used as much, but let's just bring it over anyways. Just so we can, you know, get clear. Let's actually bring it over a little bit. We have more room to play in our power area. Okay, once it's on the other side here, then we can, like, spread it out. Let's see. We know we need gears to make engines, to make the conveyors, and to then further upgrade the conveyors. And to make those conveyors, we don't need any copper at all. Let's... Oh, there's a piece of our ship still there. Let's spread it out like this. Okay, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure we got plenty of space here. Because space is certainly important. Alright. Yay! Circuit networks! Poggers. We got zone planners and a bunch of new bullshit. Programmable structures. Zone scanners, tile scanners. Scan tiles, detect resources, enemies, and structures. Place zones automatically at coordinates. Scan zone tile positions. I don't know what this means or does. I don't know. But I'm going to say cool and move along. Let's process sand. That'll let us get to concrete. And concrete's cool. Mama likes concrete. Speaking of shit like that, let's go ahead and throw down some stone brickage underneath these conveyor belts. Go ahead and pave the world. A little bit. We do a little bit of world paving around here. And then we'll extend beyond the conveyors by 2. Area. We'll make it a nice diagonal. There we go. That's good. Alright, let's learn how to process glass. Ah, that's gonna get us the electric lab. Hell yeah. Alright. Boop. Alright. Let's see. How's we gonna handle this? We are limiting our current processing space for the iron. Okay, I'm processing here. Later we can move it down here. We'll process this direction and bring it back this direction. And then it'll be fed in, yeah. And then copper. For now we have this tiny thing. But then we have a bigger deposit over here, so we can process it over here to bring it up. And then we just got, you know, the stone deposit here. We have a stone deposit here. We can mine, you know, bring it around. But I'm not sure if we'll actually need more stone than like this deposit. But it's good to think ahead. And just think about the future in that regard. Let's also think about having some more chutes. Boop. And more basic splitters. Probably start upgrading these soon to, you know, the higher tier bullshit. But we don't need that right now. Boop, boop. There we go. Glass done. Alright, it's the electric labs. Scrap that. Do need another electric mining drill. I need to automate the motors. I need to automate those electric motors. Just what this main factory is going to be. I don't have much in mind for it right now. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But yeah, no, we'll get it done when we get it done. Alright, so if I add any more of these, it's going to be here. So 1, 2, 3. Probably be mining it from here. Like that. Go ahead and upgrade that up. Alright. So this space in between enables us to do is, you know, route the splitters and everything. Okay. Let's actually take these bricks and extend out a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Moderation, moderation. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. That'll give us a nice funnel structure to plan on. I just like the increased movement speed this gives me. Especially before I actually have points to spend. Whee. Boop. There we go. Alright. So again, we'll make the burner assemblers. Right, let's start upgrading these to not need fuel. Start with that one. So we can have that drop tile there. Boop. Then go ahead and pre-wire things up. And speaking of, you know, wires, make some electric inserters as well. And now we don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. That's already better. Build that. Get more assembling machine. Might as well just make another one. Boop. And another level in crafting. Boop. Go ahead and pre-make a bunch of motors. Do you need more iron? There we are. Alright, so that's all of our crafters upgraded. Electric lab is soon, but we will need to make sand. So that's... oh, you know, a crafter. So I'm gonna put it over here on this direction. That's going to make sand. Yeah. Pull it off from there. Okay, that'll make sand. Want that to go into a furnace. Okay, for right now, we don't need a lot of glass. Let's actually make it here. We'll just take it off of this meager supply to make our sand. And then we can drop it over here. Boop. We're right in there. There we go, and that'll make us sand, which we then stick in a chest. And there's sand that we can use to make, well, that's glass, that we can use to make the electric labs. And just go ahead and research glass text plates, just to get those out of the way. Hey, working through the backlog here, because using up three of them at a time. Alright. That requires said glass that we just set up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go ahead and pre-request a bunch of small electric motors. Medkits, go ahead and just research that up as well. Simple, cheap, easy, quick. Little research, you know how it be. Let's get that going. So far, everything is working, which is good. We don't need any more fuel actually coming up here. So we can just do that. We pop that there. We don't need that either. We'll just request one so we can just kind of upgrade these. Alright, next research. It's going to unlock quite a bit. We don't really need optics. Let's just get this wooden floorboard. Let's get the wooden floorboards. Just because it's lone research. Doesn't unlock anything else. Boop. In place upgrade. In place upgrade. A little more glass, but we go ahead and make a fourth one. Don't need the feeders anymore. Up, saving space. Gonna need quite a bit more. The electric inserter, so just upgrade that up. Since, well, now we don't need fuel running around everywhere. That works out. There we are. Plop that down. Oh, no matter. Boop. We can do that. And now we have 4 labs of researching. Okay. That's it's already a tremendous improvement. Okay. Now let's craft a few crafters. First one will make gears. I'll offset one first. First one will make gears, past here to make conveyors. Well, to make motors. Then those motors... That's all it takes, right? Yeah. Then those motors are passed forward to make belts. Those motors also need to be passed to the side. I want to handle this. Okay, I'm going to split off of there. I'm going to split it off. Gears here, it'll come back. So I need it down in return. That'll be used to make these motors. I'm very bad at actually planning. Alright, better question. Gears. They have a half-sec crafting time. With this crafting speed, it'll take 1 second to make. And these, use them up, let's see, 0.6 second crafting time. So that's a little more. So it's about 2 engines can be made from every gear. Let's do that. That'll make it. I'll still have intake and outtake. But over here, feeding off the same lines with a single outtake, it'll make the engines. But that's going to cycle over to make the conveyor belts, which has the same speed as the gears. So these can fuel just the one. So I'm just gonna do that. And that should be correct. If my mental planning is decent, which it is sometimes. So pull off here, drop off there. Right? No. I don't want to handle this actually. How do I want to handle these? Could do that to ensure it's only on one side. Could do that. And then I can do the near inserter so I can insert it directly. And then that'll enable me to move these one closer and pull off the same lines. Actually, it needs to go there. And let's keep consistent. We'll have this drop on the left side of the belt, but for now it'll be like that. Might as well just actually just have it like that, not give a shit about the near inserters. That'll be easier. Will it? I can actually save a little bit by doing this instead. Because then that'll force the iron on the other side, and then I can just use chutes to pull off. Yes. Yes. That I like. Then I'll do the same thing of bringing it back around. Actually, I should stop being kind of dumb. Let me go ahead and like place this down and get it in planning. Wrong one. Boop. So I can do that. Let me just kind of put that on my clipboard. Get rid of all this. Boop, 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 boop. Then paste it just a little bit down. We'll put a little bit of distance there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Whee! Okay. The reason I did that was because I'll just be consistent. I'll just bring this behind so it feeds in from the back. Then it should go forward and do this. Which does mean I should probably move these more. And take it all apart again. Place it back. This time 2 further away. Whee. Yeah, so now that is what we have going on. There we go. I think that looks a smidge better. Alright, we got our near insiders. Near automata insiders. Should we go against steel? Should we get radar? Early construction robots. Even though they, like, explode after one operation. Early construction robots. They place one thing and then die. They're not good for actual operations. They're good for repairs. But I don't know. Kinda find it useless. I'm not going to bother with those. Early construction heavy armor. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with those at all. Let's get some landscaping. Alright. I actually need this, but this is an expandable framework. Once we also have slightly bigger storage, like 2x2 chests, we'll also be able to plop them down, like here, and have feeders going in and out. But so, this is good for our mono needs. Almost. See, both these also need iron. So that enables it to work well. We'll also put balancers before each one of those. It'll try to be somewhat full. May not work super well about it, but it'll try. Yeah, let's get steel. Alright. Need more power poles. Whee! My favorite thing! Hovering over new items, being like, yes, I recognize that this exists. Whee! Because everything's a new item. I can't just right-click or middle-click a category and be like, yes, I don't care. I have unlocked a whole new slew of things that I don't care about right now. If I honestly ever do. Which I will care. Because I will paint the world purple. The world shall be painted purple. The parts that aren't paved over, at least, will be purple. Not sure about the rest. Not sure if it'll be purple under the pavement or not. Stop. Oh man, I accidentally crafted a tree. I don't want to craft a tree. Alright. That should clear this category out. That. Recognize that steals a thing. Okay. Warehouses. Well, we don't have a full moon, so there's no point in that. Grappling gun. It's a singular research. Sure, let's get it done. Okay. This is absolutely atrocious. But we gotta do it anyways. Actually, don't need it there. Yay. Actually, to make it slightly less atrocious. We'll do that. Make it just ever so slightly less atrocious. We'll just do it like that. Okay. Bring that over. Oh yeah, that's filled up. Cool. Yeah, we've pretty much gone through all this backup stone. That's backed up. Okay, so good time to start rethinking your operations here. For what it's worth, this is no longer necessary. I guess for this part it actually still is. Okay, game, you convinced me. Let's grab this. Bring it over like so. We'll swing it up like that. I mean, I guess technically it's not necessary. Only a portion of it is. But we'll just keep it all running. For the moon, for the moon. So we need to start getting iron over there. Ooh, I think that was another level. More crafting. Oh no, stinks they don't like it. Trigger an alien attack by pollution. Oh no. That's a spoiler. That was a spoiler, game. Well, at least we know they're active now. You start thinking about protection. You should always think about protection, kids. Never leave home without it. You should always have your armor on you. Chainmail, preferably. It's light in relativeness. It's relatively light to other armors. It provides a pretty good defense against cutters. Hey, you bastards. Okay. Let's get some rifle turrets. You need bullets. We'll need to automate bullets. What is bullet? Just iron. Just iron. Let's stick it over here. Bullet. Bullet. Get a simple chest. Plop it down right there. below like so. And there we go. Bullets. I say like so, like I already have shit set up. Let's get underground belt here. Gonna need plenty more iron. Let's get the big belt. There we go. Another one. Grappling gun's finished. Yay! Alright, let's start researching military now that we need it. Let's protect our factory. Also, tree. Oi! Stop it. It can't protect itself yet, but at least it's drawing oh man. We lost one. Didn't even notice we had lost the one. Haven't even done anything yet. With some slack, you damn biters. Sheesh. I actually don't need that done at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. Upgrade its capacity. Can upgrade that. Boop. And that powers all of this up to life. And for Tempsies, we'll toss this down. We'll still limit the output to 2. But for Tempsies, we'll toss that down. Let's get some gun turrets. Upgrade over the rifle turrets. You get, you know, plus 20% damage bonus, but it's so slow. Alright. We have started the manufacturing of bullet. Let's hasten the delivery. And we'll upgrade the splitter. And there we go. That'll make things a little better for now. Alright, so the balancer's there. Oh, might as well set up another balancer. Might as well get that one up there. Yeah, so everything gets filled up, backed up. And it's operating at peak behavior. We'll also toss in bullets to both of these. We don't need the other turbine, we're fine. Let's get another turret over there. Oh, hey. Wasn't even generating any pollution at the moment. Okay, I guess it's doing a little bit, but you know. Come on, man. Wasn't even doing anything. It was up to nothing. let's Oop. This little bit of iron I don't really care about. There we are. That looks better. And now I'll be able to also respond to threats quicker. Because I can move faster. Yes, that is the goal of me paving things at the moment. Nothing else, no other reason. Just for enhanced response times. My gun turret upgraded. Let's go ahead and increase turret damage. That's gonna take some time. That's gonna take some time and research. And that's fine. We could take time and research. Because we've got plenty. Ooh. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All coming together. Need more stone brick. I'm not gonna keep laying it down right now. Just need it on me for potential crafting purposes. I don't see any more buggers on the radar. So for the moment, we're fine. For but the moment. Stop it. Alright, let's get some bullets in you, buddy. And then let's get bullets into this one. And then just a few into this one. So at least the turrets have some bullet. Now this is much faster shooting speed and bigger range. This does more damage at a time. For right now, we'll stick with it. For now, we'll just stick with the gun turrets. The coverage to there, so I want to at least hit that. They'll at least cover what goes in between them. But there shouldn't be anything that can go between them. Should be right. Should be right. I think I'll still end up surrounding this with a giant moat. When I just figure out a size good for a factory, I'll just surround it with a giant moat. With these mods, the biters will form a bridge. But, they'll have a much harder time of it. Plus, they'll form a bridge and I can just plop down protections at that spot that they're building a bridge at. And then, you know, slowly expand that. It'll minimize what I have to fucking deal with, I would imagine. I can only imagine. Alright. Let's get rid of all that. Because that's not going to do any good for us anymore, because we have this setup for much the same. Alright, we need more bullets. Boop. I can shift right, left click. Meh. Alright, let's expand. I'll need a couple more of our basic splitters. A few more chutes. We'll always and forever need chutes. Chutes are just so good. Alright. A couple more furnaces hooked up. Let's go ahead and upgrade the copper supply line. And oh, I grabbed a sand. I don't know where I grabbed a sand from, but I did. Okay. More bullet. Let's put you up to at least 20. Let's make sure all of our rifle turrets have at least 20. Hey! You did some work, buddy. Alright, we're gonna need walls. We definitely need some walls. Because we need to protect our doodads. But I am just realizing there were spitters that were sent at us. Because they didn't run directly up to and start smacking. They were shooting from a distance. That's bullshit. We're already getting spitters. I thought they were slightly higher. Evolution factor of 1.05%. So I mean, we're not speeding them too far along too quickly or anything. I mean, I guess I am expanding rapidly. I'm doing lots of automation. So quickly. Guess the bugs don't like that. Oop. Oh, need more stone. Just a little bit. More of the stone, baby. Okay, I think we have this one over here. Let's get this pathway decorated up. Doop. There we are. In fact, I can slip that right down along there as well. And we all good. That ought to help. Really see the footprint of my factory now. Being a footprint of my factory. Make sure that's encompassed. That one too. Make sure all my turrets are accessible via pathway. And we'll move this a little more inland. Inland. And I think that's pretty solid at the moment. Let's see, to get the small electric motors, we don't have to upgrade the single cylinders, it's just from scratch iron gear wheel, copper cable, iron plate. 3 ingredients. So, it'll be done over here. We can plan for it. We're going to bring in iron for more gears. So that'll go there. It'll export it up. That'll turn around, merge with iron. But then we're also going to need the copper cables. Which, that's going this direction. So if we're going to bring in the copper cables, then that's going to have to come in through here. Which we'll just get the upgraded underground belt for that. Let's see. Go ahead and just like expand that over so we have a better look-see. Whee! Yeah. Put that there. Nab ourselves a splitter. Slap it down right there, and there we go. Off by one, off by one. Let's put that there. Because we want to bring it over. And for consistency, we're going to do that way. We have that there. Have a shoot down. Let's see, so we're gonna feed it from here. No, here. Oop. Then, can you shift over, please? Thank you. Slap that like so. And that'll enable us to pull off. So we need 2 more assemblers. Alright, so both gonna go down like so. That goes there. Gonna need more inserters. This is gonna make the motors. That's all this is doing. This is just making the electric motors. Gonna need the wires from there. And the gears from here. Gears go there. Like so. Gonna need another splitter. Just split off right there. Means actually we'll need yet another splitter. There. Rock. It was rock blocking me. Can't believe it was rock blocking me. Alright. We don't need it any further than that at the moment. But we'll go ahead and just like tease it on out. Does mean we need to lay down more protection. Also have the wooden barricades. It'd be a bad idea to go ahead and have some of those down too. Just throw some of these down. We'll go ahead and get 20 ammo in both of them. And let's have a look. What's our ammo piles looking like? 21, 20. No more attacks? 20, but that's still damaged a little bit. It used a couple bullets, at least. 20, 20, so we're still good. Okay. Get power going. Gonna need another 2 splitters. Low on copper. A couple splitters. Yeah, copper, we're gonna need a scale sooner rather than later. I'll need this to go chop trees later. I'm just gonna go pick it up, I don't care. I'll just keep an inventory for now until we need a clear tree. Okay. We also need to make the, the potions. Need to make our science. How should I do that? It's a good question. One that I don't have the answer to at the moment. What I do know is we're gonna need more mining drills. But, what we'll do at the moment is just throw a chute down and toss a bunch of copper in there. So I don't have to worry about you know, putting down all the conveyor belt at the moment. And we can start, you know, making those motors. So things are a little bit easier. Yay! Turret damage! Ah, high performance engine to do more things with. Yeah, steel axe is good. Steel axe is a good one. My mouse keeps double clicking. I need to fix that. I need to like open up the mouse, see if there's something going on inside, put it back together, and then it'll magically be fixed. Even without me doing much more than taking it apart and putting it back together. I've already tried turning it on and off again. That didn't work. So, second step. Take it apart and put it back together. That ought to fix your problem. Especially if you end up with more parts after you put it back together than you started with. Because if you take something apart and put it back together, but you ended up with extra parts, that's good. You remove some superfluous parts that clearly don't do anything. You just improved your device. That's how that works. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I can tell you these things. Whee! I'm a doctor, as it were. I turn off cringe inhibitors. Whee! Nope. Okay. That's almost a good pavement. Making a very nice footprint for the factory. It's very nice, yes. Alright. Electric motors yet? Not yet. Why not yet? Because that's going the wrong direction. That's why not yet. Also, because I didn't put this down yet. Both of those are contributing factors. That are no longer factors. Yay! I'm just limited to 3 slots. I don't want to overproduce that yet. Alright. We still need to produce more iron. Why I wanted to make sure we automated these motors. So, making these is much less of a chore. Alright, how's our power doing? Power is doing well. How's our pollution doing? Pollution is polluting. We are sufficiently polluting. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like the trees should be absorbing all the pollution from our mining drills, at least. Looks like mining drills plus our turbine generators. But, yeah, we're overwhelming tree plus that. So it does not as good. But, you know, we're getting there, getting places, doing things. Making stone bricks with some amount of speed. Okay. Oh, this actually shot some bullets. Didn't take any damage, but it shot some bullets. Proud of you. You have not shot any bullets. Nor have you. Which is good. But it means I don't have to worry about protecting it. Yeah, if it's not like, you know, actually shooting bullets or taking damage, that means it should be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, you do. Neither of those. Okay. So we're good for now. Our small little factory here. It's doing work. It is certainly doing work. And there's more iron. That's going to overwhelm our poor system. Three. Don't worry, this will be upgraded into a much better fashion once we like upgrade our furnaces. Once we care enough to like start upgrading our furnaces and shit. But at the moment we don't care that much. And here we go. That's still going to overwhelm, but we're processing faster. So that should help us out a wee bit. What would also help would be, you know, getting another splitter and actually doing some load balancing. Like so. That'll also help a bit. Not right now, but, you know, potentially. Futuristically. Many loaders. Upgrade repair packs. Those just iron gear wheels and electronic circuits. Those are good. I don't want to start shotgun turrets yet. I just want to do a singular click. Yeah, let's get heavy armor. Start working on that. Okay. We got more motors in the game now. And we'll use that to go ahead and upgrade that up. Still just our current science setup, which is still fine. Until we actually start making green, I think we'll just stick with this. No reason to go beyond it. Not until we're actually doing something with it. But I think that's gonna call it good. Stream World. Do the Stream World heist. But that is time. Yeah, that is a sudden loop. That's because it just kind of runs in the background the entire time, I guess. But thank you for hanging out, spending some time with me appreciate, as always, all of you unruly bastards. But let's go hang out with good friendos. Let's mute tabs real quick. And we'll go hang out with our good pal, buddy, friend, Santa Satsune, who is playing some Exoprimal, a game he's been addicted to for, the past fucking 2 weeks. Has it only been 2 weeks? Maybe it's been 3. I don't know, he's been damn near addicted to it. Or, as he says in the stream title, he'll admit, just a slight addiction. Just a slight addiction. But alright, next week we'll do something. We may continue Factorio, we may just keep playing random shit every day. I don't know. I just don't want to commit to anything until Armored Core comes out, because then we're playing that. Alright. Peace out, you fuckers. Come back next week for whatever.